again, everybody. My name is Roman Stadelmeier, and today I'm going to show you the second part of the hardware service request offering, the integration between Service Manager, Orchestrator, and Provance IT Asset Management Pack. First to remember, you see here the user side, so selection of the model, then description, why the user needs it, and the date when the system should be installed. So in Service Manager, what you have to do is, first step is to create a runbook activity template here in Library, Templates, and the runbook activity template simply links to the runbook in Orchestrator. So here, ready for automation, and the runbook behind is selected here, and we map the object ID to the data input in Orchestrator. That's easy so far. The second step you have to do is to create a service request template, and inside the service request template you define the 3 activities. You may enter additional data here, and 3 activities is, the first one is the review activity, which is a standard template, the just shown you runbook activity, and the third one is a manual activity. So the review activity, simply define whoever should review that. The runbook activity template was just shown, and the manual activity is also empty. What we're filling in later here is the date when it has to be finished. The next step, you go into the request offerings, and the request offering, you create a new one, like hardware request offering, and here we do the selection of the data which should be entered. So you define a name, maybe a picture for it, and then you select the service request hardware template just created. Define the values which should be entered, so the model, the rationale, and when it should be installed. And here we configure these 3 data strings here. The most important part is the configuration of the model. So we select the catalog item here. As criteria, I used it should be active. So you have the option in Provance to set them active or inactive, so all active are shown. I show the user the display name, cost, and cost currency. So in this demo, we put monthly cost behind a catalog item, which can be used for chargeback, for example. And the last option here is important because we used it in Orchestrator, so the object is linked to the runbook activity, so then there's the catalog item behind. The data mapping, the review activity, we map the rationale in the description field. In the manual activity for the installation, there is one property which is planned end date, and I map the data the user puts in here, so the technician knows when is the last date to finalize this. And that's it. So publish it, may probably put in some data here, and that's it. So if to have it in categories, it might make sense to have your own hardware category, and inside that there is now one option, as you saw on the self-service portal, and this one option is this hardware request offering. Okay, the finished service request, as I showed you in demo 1, looks like this. This is the actual one we created, and if it's finished, the 3 activities are in the finished state. You get the data which is entered in the service request, and behind the activities you will see that this is done by the service offering. The data is mapped into this field. The runbook activity has the related item, the catalog item behind. So we use that in Orchestrator to figure out the hardware assets. And from Orchestrator, we pull back the configuration item which has to be installed, and this is this DT003 here, this machine, and this is done. This state is mapped by the hardware request. Well, that's it. I hope this is explained well, so you can do this on your own in your own environment, and yeah, have fun with it. Bye.